guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a long time. As you can see, I just posted a video. It's been a long time. We are just going to catch up just kind of quickly. Oh, I can't talk. Quickly about just kind of like everything that's been going on with me, what's been going on with him. And yeah. Disclaimer, we are not a YouTube couple. I just like to put my boyfriend in videos sometimes. That's it. So, okay. So, yes, you gotta disclaim that because, you know, they be trying to think of scandal and stuff. We don't got time for all of that. Okay. So, what's been going on with me?
Yeah, we're gonna start with you.
COVID.
Jesus.
As you guys know, my past videos, I was a flight attendant. I am no longer a flight attendant. The short story of that is we were told that we were going to be furloughed, which is, long story short on that, is basically where you're laid off, you know, due to like economy, things like that. And then, but you're not necessarily fired. Like you still have a chance of being called back. If things change, like they'll call you back. So we got that notice in like March that we were going to be furloughed starting October 1st. So as you guys know, some of the things that I posted, I was still flying. Even in the video I posted before this when I was doing my wig, I was actually getting ready for work. So I was still flying during that time, and that was in June of 2020, so a couple of months ago. So when October, God, I'm getting my months mixed up. August and September, I had decided to take a leave with my flight attendant job because those are the 2 months leading up to October. So I decided to take leave so then I could take time to basically find another job. So that way when October 1st came, I wouldn't be, you know, scraping around for a job. So I was looking for a job. In between then, I did do some nannying. I worked at Amazon for a week. The warehouse. I worked at the warehouse for a week, and it was crazy. Something I never want to do ever again. That's why I was only there for a week. So it was just not good for me, nor my body, nor my asthma, nor my anything. So so I was only there for a short period of time. What else did I do in between that time? I did lift and stuff. Yeah, that's what we did. So in the beginning, we was hustlers. So my man, we was hustlers, okay? So in the beginning of March, even when I was still flying, so when everything first happened,
I must survive.
my flying slowed down. So even though I was still flying, it slowed down a lot. So I wasn't working as much as I was. So of course, with that, I still have car payments and rent and things like that. So in March, we came across this thing, Instacart. So, which actually I feel like if things spike again, I might end up doing that again in the winter time. Basically, Instacart, if you don't know what it is, you basically go, it's an app, you set it up. You go shopping for other people, grocery shopping, and then you drop it off to them. So it's really good money. So we did that. I started lifting. And so that's kind of stuff that I was doing between March and like really until like August. So I was kind of bouncing back between all of that stuff. So, so then during my 2-month break, you know, so towards the end of September, like a week before October, actually, we were informed that we were not getting furloughed October 1st. This was literally the week before October 1st. And at that point, so going through all those jobs and things, I was able to get a job back at my old job that I worked at before I was a flight attendant. So I was able to lock that down, and I had started that. I was due to start that job September 14th, if you can kind of keep up with the timeline. So, so I started back at this job and working from home October 14th. So then the last week of September, again, is when we found out, turns out we weren't going to get furloughed. So I was sad about that because I love being a flight attendant and I had already, you know, solidified having another job. But in the end, it was a good decision to still not to go back because my money was still like funny. Guys, so funny. Like when my car was repoed, I've been through it. I lost my car at some point, you know, in these couple months. Rent, thank the Lord. I mean, I have an amazing family and support system that we all made it through it. We actually moved into our new place April.
August.
Jesus, thank you. August 1st.
A month that starts with the letter A.
Yeah, so we were just hustling, which as you see, we're in the house, so we're hustling and we're doing just fine now. But I recently was able to get a new car. Actually, like 2 weeks ago, I was able to finally get another car. So things are coming back together for us, but just slowly. As I mention all the time, like I have really bad asthma. So with the seasons changing right now, my asthma has been acting up. Throughout the year, we both have been tested for COVID. We've been fine. So we do get that done. But it's just, that's actually probably why I sound a little nasally now, because my chest, is asthma. I promise. I literally was tested like 2 weeks ago, so I'm okay. But we really, honestly, we just been staying out the way. We stayed to ourselves. We tried to go out a little bit. We did just go skating a couple days ago. But just to get out, because when I tell y'all, we are very
I start doing that every week.
We're very particular. Like, we really have not been leaving the house, especially now that we both work from home. And with me having asthma, and then he just doesn't have a good immune system either. So like we'll go to our parents' house, and then like his parents' house, my parents' house, and that's it. But as far as like outsourcing, we'll go to Kroger to get groceries when we need to, but we really don't do much. So yeah, we tried to go skating, and we could talk about skating in the end, because if y'all ever we went to an adult night skating, and y'all ever see people that are just know what they're doing, it's so intimidating. It's so amazing to watch, but it's so intimidating if you're just a regular skater like me and him. Like, we can skate, but just that's it. And so that's something else we're gonna try to do.
The best skating I do is making folks skate on the basketball court.
Oh God, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Actually, we're gonna order some skates in about another month or two. We're gonna order like personal skates, and we're gonna make it like an effort as a couple to learn how to skate. So that's kind of like a quick update for me. I don't really think I left anything out. That's why I haven't been YouTubing. And so actually the video I just posted with me installing a wig, like I said, that was actually back in June. What happened with that was I tried with the apps that I was using to edit. I would edit the whole thing. This happened to me 2 separate times. I edited the whole thing, got my little transitions, my text, and all that stuff put in. When you go to export, that's the right word, right? Yeah, when I went to export and save it into my phone, it would do all the way, and then once it was almost done, it would say error. So that irritated me. And of course, if you're a YouTuber, or even if you edit stuff in general, that was very annoying for me. So it happened to me 2 separate times back to back, and I was like, F it, and I just left the video alone. This time I came across a new app called Slice, and I actually saw it when I was watching going through TikTok. And so I downloaded it last week, and then it just dawned on me today, hey, let me try it in that. So no, it's called Slice or Splice, one of the two. So I was able to use it, and then that's honestly why, that's honestly why I finally just uploaded that video, because I just got really irritated. And then my 2020 has been just as crazy as anyone else's. So that's an update with me, but I am gonna try to get back to being very consistent with YouTube, because I don't know, I just love to talk, I love to inform, and I love to do fun stuff. So I'm gonna let my boyfriend talk if he wants to. Do you want to catch people up on your life?
Ain't not much going on around this way.
Babe, you might have to speak a little bit, because you got a deep voice.
I do. For real, ain't not much going on. Really just hitting the gym a lot, trying to get my body back.
He got some goals, but we ain't gonna talk about it. We just gonna watch.
Yeah, something like that. Just the gym. Practicing on my piano. Got to perfect my craft that way too. And writing a lot. Writing a little short story and such right now. And writing poems, stuff like that. Just getting my creativity out there. So that's about it for me.
I talked about my COVID struggles. You gonna talk about your COVID struggles?
Oh man. All right. So That was a rough period in my life.
It's honestly kind of the same thing I went through, though. I think we both kind of really, honestly, it's pretty much the same thing, just different jobs. Is what happened now, honestly.
Yeah, COVID kind of shut me out job wise. Luckily, I found something in the summer which kept me through. Then after that, Amazon came rolling through. I was there.
So yes,
I was there about like 3 more weeks.
Yeah.
More than she was.
Guys, we worked at Amazon together, which.
And she left me after a week, bro. You know how hard it was to get up at 5 in the morning to go to work?
Oh, yeah. So our shift, we worked, what was it? We worked
7 to 5.
We worked 7 to 5.
7 to 5.
So but the Amazon warehouse that we worked at was like 20, how far from, no, was it 30 minutes away?
35 minutes.
It was 35 minutes from where we live at. So we had to wake up at we were waking up at like 5:30 in the morning. So that's another reason why I couldn't sit there, because I'm a sleeper. I love sleep, and I was like, I'm gonna let him do that. So, and in the midst, obviously we were both looking for different jobs even when we got that job, because we just needed something quick. But so guys, I don't know if I would recommend working with your significant other though.
Really?
And I think it depends on.
I get that. Yeah.
I think it depends on what, because we were in a warehouse, and a warehouse where people get hurt, and so I was worried about him. I think if we were in a desk job, it's different, but because we were in a warehouse, and I do feel like the women. Now there were women, lifting and doing things that other guys were.
They was getting it up.
But I do think the women. But I do think women were also very protected too by men. Like if they saw you had a hard time, they would help you. So for me, I'm a woman, so if I need help, or if I just don't want to attempt to lift something, I can get a guy to help me. But he's a guy, so he has his own problems. So I was nervous because I'm like, I don't want him to get hurt, and
Which I did.
couldn't focus on it. Again, it's just lifting heavy things and things like that. So he did end up getting hurt, but. I just don't know if I'd recommend it in a environment like that, because I could honestly I could not focus. I could not focus working because
I
would look up
I was looking
yeah.
for her, making sure she was and stuff like that. Man.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
And we weren't the only couple. There was a lot of different couples in there. There was a husband and wife. It was cool. That started the same day we did.
We were singing together.
Yeah, and things like that. So
little radio.
Yeah, but it was. I would say that people were nice. Honestly, the people that worked there were nice.
They were. Yeah. That's one thing that Amazon was really cool.
Y'all love
everybody that worked there was real cool.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't nobody that
it wasn't the people
or nothing like that. It wasn't the people. It was the system.
The work itself.
The work, yeah. So wasn't none under 50 pounds in the warehouse. So. I already had back problems. Mm-hmm. So not thinking that Amazon, that they would have, the warehouse that we were at, they didn't have, what's the word? They didn't have a lot of different areas. Okay.
Oh, my eyes are so pretty.
That's right out, huh?
Nah, I gotta leave it in there. When I talk, I like to just leave stuff in there.
Okay. But they didn't have as many areas as the other warehouses. So that arose problems when it came to all the lifting and stuff like that. Your body can only take so much. And so when you're lifting all that stuff by yourself, because when you're lifting over 100 pounds, you have to do a team lift, which is all fine and dandy. Yeah, but it's
everybody's doing their own thing.
Exactly, until everybody's busy, and then you're stuck doing what's your load by yourself. Mm-hmm. And it was a point where I asked 5 people, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with this? And it was all right, give me 1 second. 5 minutes went by, and I'm still standing there, and now I'm getting in trouble because I'm not doing my job. I'm waiting for somebody to help me. So it's kind of just hard to really, and for me, I'm not necessarily a confrontational person, so I'm not gonna be hey, you said you was gonna help me with this, come help me with this. I'm just kind of all right, whatever.
He just gonna do it.
I just don't feel like I don't feel like dealing with none of that. So I just do it, and then it got to a point where I was overworking myself when my back finally just got better and stuff like that. And so I had to work on my core and my back and all that stuff to get finally back right now. But was a little bit of a struggle. So went from Amazon, dealing with that still, but to working with these little kids again. That's
I
what
like that
work
about
is.
him, though. By the way, that he likes he can work with kids, because I can't work with children. So if y'all ever see me end up in a school for whatever reason, just know my life hit rock bottom.
Yeah, no, I always said if I was gonna ever be a teacher, I'd teach high school. I love high school kids. That's like, I get to them very well.
So anywho, that's the update to our lives, guys. COVID has, you can bring up the thingy bit while I'm talking.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, so just guys, wash your hands.
Please
Wash your hands.
wear a mask.
Yes, wear a mask.
For the Lord.
Wear a mask, because
Because
that's
Jesus
a whole nother
told you to.
situation.
That's
That's a whole
why.
nother situation. Wear a mask. Guys, be cautious around the people around you. If you are sick, even if you have a cold, because again, with me right now, the season's changing. I am calming down with a little like cold because of my asthma, but I'm not leaving my house. You know, like I'm not leaving and you know, even if it is just a cold, like I'm not gonna go pass that on to someone, you know. So definitely stay inside, even if it's just a cold, even if, you know, whatever the case may be. Don't risk it, because you don't know how someone else's immune system may be. You know, for me, it might just be a cold, but if I go out and about and maybe walk past an older person whose immune system may be shot, they catch my cold, that can turn into pneumonia or bronchitis or something like that, which can turn into something else. So just be mindful of that, guys. Vote. We voted this past Sunday, which was oh God, what day was that?
23rd.
What's today?
Today is the it was 25th.
Sunday, October the 25th, 2020. We went and we voted early. So who you know? What you do? You vote yet? Did you vote yet? My hand's crashy. So anyway, so yeah, guys, make sure y'all vote. We don't know how this is gonna end up. Only God knows. Just pray, vote. Gloves. So to end this out, because again, this was
Hand
just
sanitizer.
Lysol. Wipe every
If y'all
surface
can
down.
find it.
If you can find it, yeah.
It's been real scarce these days.
So, but yeah, to end
I'm gonna rewind.
to end this out, we are just gonna do something fun to lighten up the mood, because talking about our 2020 and COVID and voting is just so sad.
Oh God, Kobe died, Lord.
Oh God, Kobe. Oh, look.
Jesus.
Oh my God, speaking of Kobe. Look at Kobe.
Oh,
Gianna.
Oh my God. Kobe and Gigi, Lord, why'd you take her? Kobe, my favorite basketball player.
Let's not talk about that, because that's even sad. On top of everything else.
I know. His memorial was cool though. It was
Oh,
the atmosphere. Oh
yes,
yeah.
he got to go. That's something nice.
Yes.
That was something fun.
That was something extremely amazing.
Fun, you know. And then he bought me this bag, because I couldn't go.
Yeah, me and my best friend, shout out AK-40 Devin. Me and my best friend, we went we got
LA.
a chance to go to LA to Kobe's memorial. We're like two huge Kobe fans. That's been our favorite player ever since, for real. So it was cool. The environment, Staples Center was really cool to be in. The environment of LA during that time was just amazing. You walk around with a Kobe shirt and you get dapped up by everybody. You know what I'm saying? So and just that Lakers game right afterwards was electric. Like we ain't go to the game because we was broke, but being outside of Staples watching the game with everybody else that couldn't get in was crazy. Like
That's
it was
enough.
So, yeah.
That experience had to be amazing.
Yeah, man. God rest that man soul and his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, y'all pray for Vanessa and Natalia and two baby girls. Can't think of their name right now.
Don't they call the baby
Capri
baby?
and
Kobe Bean. Don't they call her that? The baby baby?
I can't remember.
Anyway, rest in peace to you two. We love and miss you guys.
Yes.
All right, boo. So yeah, so like I said,
Yeah.
to end this, he just wanted to lighten up the mood. We're gonna do just something.
Got to now.
Kick the
Talking
camera
about
stand.
that. All right,
Yeah.
so you want to do the good ones or the funny ones? The funny ones is
What?
they're a little silly.
Wait, what is this again?
Would you rather?
We're gonna end it with a little game of Would You Rather, for about last 5-10 minutes of this. I don't know. Should we just do a little bit of both?
Sure.
Just read.
The funny. You said just read.
Yeah,
There's
just
only
read.
like 10 of the funny ones. The sillier ones, or maybe a little bit more than 10.
Okay, just read.
I bet. So first one. Would you rather be a reverse centaur or a reverse mermaid / mermaid?
Oh, is the centaur the one that's like the
Horse.
goat and the horse?
Nah.
I mean the horse, like half. Okay,
Half
so
man, half horse.
so would you want to be reversed? So like the top half of me is a horse.
Yeah, or the top half of you a fish.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what
wanna
I'm saying.
do
You
any
wanna
of
the-
them.
You know, that's what I'm saying. You want to do the funny ones or the?
Oh, is that a funny one?
Yeah, that's the first one. Like the other ones are okay.
Well, don't read that one. Read something
All right,
else.
well, all right,
Come,
well,
we
they're
ran out of
going-
time.
Wow, will you edit it? Would you rather? Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
A giraffe, because he could probably see, like, like high up, and he can see like if there's traffic and all that stuff, and then he could just know to go around it.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely doing a giraffe because I'm finna ride in style.
Oh yeah, that too. Nobody wants to ride around on an ass.
It's
It's in the Bible.
The Lord rode on a donkey.
Yeah.
He did. He came in.
Yeah, he did.
But I ain't the Lord, so I'm riding a giraffe.
Let me do one.
Oh, is it reasonable?
This is a good one. This is a good one, and I feel like I know which one he's gonna use because he's so picky. Would you rather every shirt you ever wear be kind of itchy, or only be able to use one-ply toilet paper?
Oh boy, you know I rock with that Charmin Ultra Soft, doc. So we're going with that itchy, bro.
I'll use one-ply toilet paper because because you can wrap it. Girls know though. You can wrap it up
I ain't no
a
girl.
lot of times though.
I need my 2-ply and I need my softness.
He's so extra when it comes to tissue,
Nah,
guys.
bro. I am. I will forever buy that $18 tissue paper. Okay.
Which is why he's in charge of buying it, because I'm not spending $20 on toilet tissue.
Well. Shoot, bro. These aren't that good. Not gonna cap.
Well, then find something else.
That's what I'm doing.
Like find a different site. I mean.
No, it's just these set like I'll go to the top. The top is cool. All right.
Sorry, y'all. I'm tired. Working all morning.
This is good for you. Would you rather lose the ability to read or lose the ability to speak?
Ability to read. I love talking. I don't know what I would do.
I knew you was gonna pick that one.
Yeah, because first of all, if I lose the ability to read, well, that sucks. Don't get me wrong, but somebody can read it to me, and I can still talk because I love talking. I don't know what I would do if I couldn't talk.
Facts. I think I'd go with speak too.
Yeah.
Lose the ability to read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Only bad
We're
part
both
about
talkers, low key. I'm a talker 24/7 though. He's actually really chill and very quiet on a regular, but when he's talking about something he's like passionate about is when he like his like little switch turns on. But yeah.
It would suck for Twitter because Twitter is amazing. But it's your turn.
Ooh, this is a good one, I think. Because I feel like I know which one I'm going to say. Okay. Would you rather be covered in fur or covered in scales? Fur for me, because I'm so it's weird. I'm always hot, like just when it comes to like body heat and stuff like that. Like I'm always hot. But I hate the cold. So, but I feel like if I had fur on, like dogs and stuff, they don't really be getting cold, I guess, like that, I don't think, because of their fur and stuff. So I think I'd rather have fur to where I'm just like at a normal temperature always.
You know what? As hard as a decision that is.
How is this a hard decision?
Because you gotta think though, like having scales is hard because you gotta play. Like imagine
That's a
having
good one,
harder
next one.
armor. Okay, 5.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Imagine having harder armor, or but I am definitely a hugger. So I love. So just the fact of me having fur would make me softer, and then that would make
That
more
is true.
people
And I
want
love
to
stuffed
hug me.
animals. So.
So I'm definitely.
All right, but we're going to do 2 more, and then we're going to be done since we hitting on time. So let's do 2
Okay.
more.
Oh, okay, we get it. Then. Oh wow, you want to do this one?
That's what I'm saying. That's hard.
Actually, I'm gonna let you do that one, and I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
All right. Oh, can we do like 3 or 4 more?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because these from 5 through 8 is it's very fun. Okay, I'm gonna do 6. So, would you rather always be 10 minutes late or always be 20 minutes early?
Always 20 minutes early. Always 20 minutes early. I mean, because I Jesus. I like to be like early for certain stuff, like job interviews and like important stuff like that. Like I like to be like well over like on time. But once I get like chill about it and laxed about something, then I'd be like right there at like 2 minutes, you know. But I would definitely choose to be early somewhere, depending on what it is.
Same here. I hate one of the most biggest pet peeve in existence is being late, and that's what the one thing I hate about Black people. We always late to something.
True though.
My dad is a pastor, and he's late to his own church service, bro. Like the whole point of this is for you to be here, bro. Why are you late? So yeah, I definitely been 20 minutes early. Cause that don't mean you gotta walk in at 20 minutes early. That means you gotta be there in your car 20 minutes early, sitting there.
Which is true because like when we did work at Amazon and we were trying to not to have to wake up as early, I think he put his foot down at like, you know, like 5:30, and I was like, can we just like wake up at 6? He's like, no. So he definitely is probably more on time than me for sure. Would you rather be in jail for a year or lose a year off your life? That's hard because I don't want to lose a year off my life, right? Technically, right? But I don't want to be in jail for a year either, just because I know for a fact I'm not made for jail. I will go in there and be like, so who needs a boo? Because I will put myself in a position where I will be safe for a whole year. But I know I'm not made for jail. But I don't know. It's hard. A part of me wants to say lose a year off my life just because, just think, if I'm supposed to live, I don't know, you know, only God knows. But if I'm supposed to live until like 95,
I'd be cool at 95.
Yeah, I'd be cool with losing a year off my life because I would probably just be super over it at that point. But nowadays, with the way the world's going, I don't know. What if I'm only supposed to be here for, God forbid, like 30 years or something like that? I don't want to lose a year off. But since this is just a game, I'm going to say lose a year off and just think of it as I'm supposed to live for 100 years and then I'm going to die at 99.
Facts. Same here.
All right, last one. Last one.
Two more.
I thought you said 3 more.
No, I said...
You said 3 more.
Nah,
You said 3 more.
I said 3 or 4 because the next 4 are cold. All of them cold.
I'm telling y'all right now, I'm at home, so I don't give a crap. I'm about to cough. It's my asthma, I promise you. If y'all saw me take my pump.
All right. Would you rather have one real get out of jail free card or a key that opens any door?
Ooh, a key that opens any door. I was gonna say a get out of jail free card so I could like do something crazy and get away with it, but definitely a key that opens any door for sure. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. That for sure.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
You know how many doors I would get into?
This is a good one too.
This is why I said it. This last one.
Would you rather know the history of every object you touched or be able to talk to animals? That's hard because I would want to do both. But
I talk to animals.
I was just gonna say I'll talk to animals.
I don't, because what if the history of whatever I touched was something I wasn't looking for?
No, true.
There's something I need
True.
to know.
Well, I would have said animals regardless, just because I do think it's. I mean, obviously, freaking Snow White, all the Disney princesses can, for some odd reason, talk to animals and stuff.
They be helping them out too.
So I would definitely want to talk to animals, but I do think touching history, that thingy, that would be cool in a way, depending on what you're touching. And I do agree with him, because say, what if I touch a pencil, and apparently like a pencil, and apparently the history from the tree that wood was made from was like from back then in like slave days or something crazy. I don't even know.
Like, or if somebody was getting hung on that tree.
Yeah,
so like, I don't want to see all that. Nah, bro. Or if the money that you touching right now is the cotton that the slave, I don't want to see all that, bro. Nah,
yeah. So we're gonna do. Yes, so we want to talk.
We're going to talk about it, because this racial injustice ain't it.
Baby.
BLM.
We're going to save that for another video.
All right, y'all better go.
We're going to save it for another video. We can do that tomorrow.
All right,
we're going to save it for another video, guys. But that is it for today. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, vote, wash your hands, wear a mask.
Use hand sanitizer.
Pray. If you pray, use hand sanitizer. Find some Lysol. If not, use bleach.
Put some oil on everything.
And just...
oil from the Lord.
Yes. So... we love you. Thank you for watching. I know it's been a minute, but I just keep us in your prayers, because and we will keep you guys in ours, because we don't know how 2020 is gonna end. So we're just gonna pray. Guys, thanks. We love you and have a great night.